Well, welcome back, besties. It is Mother. I am here in a beautiful day in New York City, and I am joined by one of my friends who we've had her on the pod before, and you loved her a lot, and I'm so excited that she's back. Please enjoy this episode with my dear friend, Allie Kolbert.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I went to the doctor this morning.
What doctor?
A Chinese doctor.
Oh, that's the cupping?
A Chinese medicine doctor.
Yeah, wow.
And he gave me cupping, and he was just
Did he give you that peace sign?
The peace sign?
Is that a tattoo?
That's
That's a tattoo you got lasered, right?
That's a tattoo I'm removing.
Okay, that's right. It's the same purple of the cups.
Oh.
So I was confused for a second.
Yeah, he was trying to be like, be more peaceful.
Yeah.
So
He's
I'm
like, find
removing
God.
the peace sign because I know I'm not peaceful.
Yeah. You're like, well, this doesn't resonate with me anymore.
Yeah.
I should take this off my body.
Yeah, just turn it into a devil.
That's really funny that you're like, this isn't landing. Yeah. I don't feel peaceful.
I don't feel peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of tattoos. I feel like you're getting into like a tattoo
I'm
rhythm.
getting into a tattoo. I was going to get one last night because at my friend's birthday party, there was like a tattoo guy.
Uh-huh.
And I was waiting to get one. And I had like 7 tequilas. So I was like, this makes sense.
7 tequilas. That's kind of crazy for you.
I've been like fucked up for like a year and a half.
And I love that about
Like
you.
drinking wise. Like,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'm fine. But like, I definitely have been drinking. Like the part of me that doesn't drink is retired.
Right. Okay.
Like I'm drinking.
I remember you got into it last year, but I thought you got out of it for some reason.
I like go through periods.
Yeah.
But
like I'm so
the
envious.
summer in New York,
I
like it's just
know.
like so fun to be drunk.
And trust me,
You
I'm
know?
ready to relapse.
No, I know.
Every
And I
time.
know.
And every time.
And also for some reason, like tequila soda, I have less of a hangover than wine.
Yeah, my drink before I retired was Casamigos Blanco on the rocks, 3 limes,
Totally.
and no hangover. It's beautiful.
Right?
I could have like 12 of them.
Yeah. I was doing Casa Dragones, light soda water, lime, and like I was just not getting hungover.
Yeah, because soda water is water, so you're basically drinking water.
Also, basically water, and like if you're out for hours, like it's like I'm hungover throughout the party, basically.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Like
you hit a wall.
by the time I wake up, I was drunk 2 days ago.
Right.
So, I mean, anyway, there was a guy who was doing tattoos, and I was like, I'll get a tattoo.
Yeah.
And then the line just was way too long.
Yeah.
So
We should get a tattoo.
I would love to.
I'm going to get a tiny little tattoo. I'm going to get tiny tattoos. No more big ones. I had like some big ones.
Wouldn't do that.
No, I know.
Big
These
ones.
are like trashy
What
tattoos.
is that one?
The peacock?
Oh my God, I've never seen that.
You've never seen the peacock?
That's insane.
Do you know the story? Hang on, I have to show everyone the peacock feather.
Wait,
okay, there.
what the fuck is that? Why do you
It's
have that?
Okay, thank you so much for your inquiry. I was in my like peak alcoholism.
Yeah.
I lived in Venice Beach on the boardwalk.
Okay.
And every time I would get hammered, I would go get a tattoo.
Okay.
I got 6 of my 12
Surprised
tattoos.
you don't have more tattoos. You were a huge drunk.
I know. I have a lot of tattoos that I've removed.
Okay.
But anyway, I would go get hammered and get tattoos. But I went on a date with this guy at the Sidewalk Cafe, and I didn't like him.
Yeah.
And I was like, thinking of ways. I was such a people pleaser. I couldn't just say, hey, I'm not enjoying this. You need to go home.
You had to get a tattoo with him?
No, listen. I made it in my drunk brain. I made it up, and I was like, oh, this is foolproof. I was like, oh my God, I forgot. I have a 6-hour tattoo appointment. I have to go.
Is that true?
No. In my brain, I was like, I'm a genius. And then
That's a good excuse. Okay.
And I knew if I walked over to the tattoo shop at House of Ink, those guys would have my back because
they did not have your back.
They tattooed
They
me
did
all
not
the
have your
time.
Okay.
No, but I was like, I walked in, I was like, remember my tattoo appointment for a really long tattoo? And they were like, oh, the guy was like, oh yeah, the peacock feather on your rib cage? And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And then I laid down for a 4.5-hour tattoo.
But I thought it
and
was
the
an
guy
excuse
stayed,
to
by
get.
the way.
I thought it was an excuse to get out of the date.
It was. But then he just came with me.
And then you decided to actually get the tattoo?
Well, yeah, because it was right across the street from the bar that we were already at. So he's like, I'll walk you over there. And he watched
Did you sleep with him?
No.
This is so brutal.
It was horrible because I have now the trashiest tattoo.
Yeah. I've never seen that tattoo. It's so weird because like I feel like I've seen you in like a bikini and stuff, but no.
Yeah, no.
Are you going to get that removed?
I can't because it's green and they can't remove green ink.
Why?
It would take like 10 times longer to remove. And this is so painful.
This is crazy.
And removing...
You can't remove green ink?
It takes like twice as long. And
oh my God.
it is so painful. Removing tattoos is literally like, I wish when I was getting my tattoos, someone made me feel how painful it was to remove it first, because it's literally like I would rather have a bone saw going through my
Why is
going
it
through
so
my wrist.
bad?
I have no idea. The laser is just really
Wow.
intense.
Why
and
don't they
it's-
numb you like anything else, like a face laser?
Well, because numbing is always topical, right? It can only do so much.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, so now I have this tattoo.
I mean, it's who cares, but like,
I know. But the guy stayed the whole entire time.
yeah.
And then at the end of the night, I was like, okay, now you have to go home. And he was like, I'm too drunk to drive. I have to stay over.
No.
And he stayed in my bed with me. And I was like, don't
I would have
touch
rather
me.
fucked this guy than done anything you did. You had a platonic sleepover and got a permanent tattoo. Just fuck him at this point. That would have taken less time and been less painful and less damaging.
And trust me, I know. I don't even remember the guy's name. I just know I have
This
this
is insane.
horrible tattoo. He was like a club promoter. God, it was a dark moment.
It's not
in my
good.
life.
That's really bad.
So anyway.
Wow, is that wild?
Yeah.
Wild.
So-
I feel like once you get one tattoo, like they all kind of like start to mean nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they just don't have to mean anything. The first one I got was the one on my wrist, this infinity symbol, and I got it.
Why'd you get that removed?
Because it's disgusting, and also I
like
got
the
it
infinity symbol. I was gonna maybe get it last night.
great and get a small one. This one was
no,
like
I would not
heavy.
get that. The fucking. It's like the Death Eater symbol from the
From
dark
Harry
Potter. What is that?
Yes, the
Dark mark.
The dark mark, literally.
Like what?
No, it's huge. So basically what happened is my best friend at the time, I was moving to LA, and she was like, we have to get tattoos to like symbolize like our friendship is forever. And I was like, totally.
Yeah.
I went first
Yeah.
and got this. And then right when I was done, I was like, oh, that was like way heavier and uglier than I thought it was going to be.
But you don't see because they do a mark on you first.
I know. I just was kind of in the zone.
Were you
and by
drunk?
that- yeah.
Okay. In the zone, I mean drunk.
I was in the zone.
Yeah.
No, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's no good.
Yeah. Did she get one too?
Nope. She backed out afterwards. She's like, I don't think I want that. And now we're not friends. So,
Yeah.
So every time I'm getting it done, I'm just like, God, I hate that bitch so much.
Oh my God. Are you still getting it like removed or it's gone?
No, it's not gone.
It's kind of gone.
But it's not gone.
Yeah.
It needs like one more session.
I was dating a girl and I got, I tattooed the word mine in my handwriting to her ass.
Oh.
And she was like, now you get it. And I was like,
No.
I was like, we're not going to be together for a long time.
No.
We obviously broke up.
Yeah.
But I was
How
like,
long after the tattoo did you break up?
maybe like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was like, why won't you get it? I was like, I'm not doing that.
I just know.
I don't know. I got another ex's name done with that. I think I told you this story. I got Julian's name here
Yes.
with that like ink that's meant to go away.
Yeah.
Which is basically like my attachment style.
Totally.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is going to be, get
You're
it
like,
well taught.
I'm all in right now.
I'm fully in right now. No, but like I got this tattoo and then when we broke up, I started dating someone new. And she was like, I can't like come if I see that on your arm. And I was like, okay, I'll go get it lasered off. So I went and I'm like, you can't come because you're a liar. So and I went to get it lasered off and they said that they can't laser that type of ink. It sets it even more permanently. So it's like these semi-permanent tattoos end up being like the most permanent. I mean, it's mostly definitely gone now. But
Yeah.
you could still see this kind of looks like a scar almost.
Yeah, it looks like a scar.
I know, it's
Did you
weird.
get a laser session?
No,
Oh.
they said you can't.
Oh. Yeah, that was like a trend for a minute, and then everyone realized those tattoos were like actually permanent.
No, they were permanent. My sister got like 4 hideous tattoos that will not go away.
Yeah.
She has like a lawn chair on her like side. It's really bad.
I almost got a slice of pizza on my arm.
That's awful. It's probably worse than the peacock. Why would you get a slice of pizza?
Well, because it was disappearing, and I thought it was fun.
But is that funny? It's not cute. It's nothing.
Like a slice of pepperoni pizza. It's a cool
my God.
tattoo.
No, it's not.
Well,
You didn't get it because it's not. Ultimately, like you're gonna defend the tattoo you didn't get as cool that you didn't get because it wasn't cool.
no, it was cool, and I wanted it.
Why a pepperoni pizza?
I don't know.
Oh God, Brittany, these are really bad choices. And
Yeah, I need people to know what's going on up here. before
pepperoni pizza.
Yeah,
You love that?
love.
You love Italian food.
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna pull one of these cards.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Really?
When do you feel most like yourself? No.
Ugh.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
That's so gay. You're right. Okay, it is gay. So fucking gay. Gay. Sorry. Sorry.
All right, never mind. This game's not gonna be fun.
Really? Because they're like cheesy and
They're cheesy, yeah.
Well, I knew that was going to be the case.
Thank you for being understanding of my blank. Mental illness.
Is it of me saying me? Thank you for being understanding of my blank. Is that what it's saying?
Thank you for being understanding.
do
and
I
then
fill
you
in-
would fill
I'm
in the blank
thanking
of
you?
mine. No.
Oh.
I'm
mental
thanking
illness.
you. Yeah.
Obviously.
Wow.
What would you say for me?
Mental illness.
Yeah, I mean.
We have the same mental illness.
Yeah. So your mental illness.
I hate this game. Never mind.
Really? Should I see?
You try. I feel like we need to do couples.
Okay. Oh, these are so fucking gay.
I know.
No, these are awful. We can't do that. It's like, how do you celebrate? It's
Yeah,
like
I
so
know.
stupid.
Ooh. This
What?
one. Have
What?
I ever betrayed your trust in any big or small way?
You haven't betrayed my trust. You've just made like slight, small decisions that have confused me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, which ones?
I mean, I was just thinking about recently.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
I thought it was weird that I introduced you to a really good friend of mine, and then I found out through him that you were like staying at his house.
Yeah.
Without telling me.
Yeah.
That was just more so I didn't feel betrayed. I felt surprised. Confused. I was just like, that's weird because we were talking during that time
Yeah.
and you failed to mention
Yeah.
that you stayed at my friend's house.
But in my defense, it was a
Mental
hellfire.
illness, which is thank you for being there for my mental illness.
Thank you for being.
In my defense, please see card 1.
In my defense.
No, I've been that.
No,
way too.
hellfire acid bath of a breakup that I was in the middle of. I think it would have been different in my defense because I'm going to defend myself, obviously.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No, sure,
Okay.
defend yourself.
I think it would have been way different if he was there. Don't you think?
Well, if he was there and you didn't tell me, that wouldn't have happened because I talked to him so much that he would have like I would have spoken to him and I would have like seen you on the background
Right.
on FaceTime. Like, no, that would have been also really weird. Also very strange. That would have
That would have been insane.
That would have been you guys were fucking.
Yeah, that would have been. I'm not telling you.
I would have been
I'm
like,
fucking
you're
your best
telling me
friends.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. I mean, no, but I haven't felt betrayed by you. Okay. No, have you felt betrayed by me? Betrayed is such
Betrayed
a strong
is a very
word.
strong
like,
word.
we have shit like anyone else.
Yeah.
But like, no, not betrayed.
No.
Like, I don't feel.
Not betrayed.
Betrayed is like backstabbing behavior.
Yeah, betrayed. Yeah. No.
It's like intent. It feels like malicious in a way that like you and I feel are more like clumsy
Yeah.
and are like, oops.
Oopsie
Or like that
poopsie.
hurt. Oops.
Like
I
when
fell
you turned
into
your
that.
location off when I saw you were in LA and I was like, can we hang out? Then you turned your location off.
Really?
And didn't respond to me.
Is that true?
Yes.
I did that?
Yes.
I'm shutting my location right now. I don't want anyone to have it. It's stressing me out.
I get it. Turn it off.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like I should
You
just
have to be able to be shady. Like it's very
it's
important.
like really breaking my heart that I can't just like be shisty.
No, I told you Apple came out with a feature for you
I
where
know.
you can
It's so many people sent me that.
You can
and
temporarily.
they're like, congrats, bitch. I was like, it's because I'm too lenient. I'm too generous with my location.
Okay.
And by the way, I did have it off for a while. That wasn't just off for you. I did have it off because similarly, I was going through a period where I was being shady.
Totally.
And then during those periods, I shut it.
Yeah.
And I say, it's bad for my iPhone battery. It's bad for my iPhone
Right,
battery.
and I Googled that
my
real quick,
integrity.
and it
my
said-
integrity. No,
It said it sure ain't. She's
no,
just doing
it does. It does drain
No, it
your battery.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it actually doesn't.
Let's
I
Google
Googled it.
I'm
when
Googling it.
Yeah, when you gave me that excuse, I was like, is she gaslighting me?
No,
right
it
now?
does.
No, it doesn't.
Is sharing your location with a ton of friends bad for your iPhone battery? No.
No, I told you.
And why do people say that?
Because they're liars like you.
Background drain. I don't know. I just like, you really have to, but the other thing is like, you have to share your location with people that like have no expectations of you.
Yeah. I don't.
And
I
then
feel
it's
like
fine,
I'm-
but I don't really have any expectations with you. Like, think about the text you sent me 2 nights ago.
I
Hey,
know.
girl, assuming I know I'm not leaving my house. Assuming you're not, I see you're out. Like something that was full. Like
Yeah.
we both acknowledge. Like I don't know. I don't really feel like we're going to get in trouble with each other.
Yeah, no. Also, like, I love people who cancel plans, and there's no one that cancels plans more than you.
No, it's not true.
Oh, it's so true.
Really?
I can always count on you to cancel a plan.
Are you
Which
serious?
is unfortunate because,
Wait,
like,
really?
plans with you are ones I usually look forward to.
Wait, are you serious? You think I cancel?
Allie,
I didn't know that.
it's your whole personality.
Is canceling?
Not showing up is your whole personality.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wait, I'm shocked.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who you are?
No.
Or how you behave in this
No,
world?
no. But I actually think more than I cancel plans, I actually think that you like to make plans and I don't.
Okay.
I like to just play everything by ear.
See, I don't identify as somebody who likes to make
You're
plans.
always trying to make plans and I'm always like, I can't plan.
Maybe I'm trying to just hang out.
Okay, and maybe,
you know what I
I'm
mean?
having a problem.
I need like a little something on my calendar so I don't yeet myself.
No, I get that. But for some reason, when
I can't kill myself. I'm having croissants with Allie in the morning.
Totally. For some reason, plans sometimes I feel like take away from me planning how to yeet myself. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes I go quite insular when I'm depressed.
Right.
Like my friend was talking to me about this the other day where he was like, when you're depressed, he's like, you like refuse to like socialize.
Yes.
When it is the one thing that will help me. And I like really go quiet.
It's so much. I really relate to that though, because I had that moment. Like it was such a weird time to move to New York when like the city has never. I thought I'm gonna come to New York. Everyone's miserably here. I'm gonna fit right in.
Yeah.
The city has never been happier. The Knicks won the finals, and it was like, rah! And I was just inside like, I fucking hate everything.
Yeah, it's really hard to not be like medicated here.
Yeah,
And you want to self-medicate.
Yeah, and also
I want to self-medicate.
We all want to self-medicate. I think, but then when we do, we have the edibles, and then
we should talk about that.
We need to talk about.
Should you start or me?
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start. So we had these edibles.
Yeah.
They're 2.5 milligrams.
Nothing.
Of THC.
Nothing.
That doesn't even make me skip a beat usually.
I take 5 milligram edibles all the time.
All the time, and you still feel nothing.
Nothing. No, I feel high.
Well, okay, fine.
But like functional.
I don't know what happened. They're called Eaton edibles.
It
EATON.
fucked me up.
We went to Sugarfish, and I started.
This is your welcome to New York dinner for your first Friday night in New York.
Yes. First, you yelled at me for staying at Daniel's and made me cry.
Yeah.
Outside of Sugarfish.
Yeah, I didn't yell at you.
Well, you were.
I was
you
actually
came in,
very nice.
You came in pretty hot.
Well, I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
I literally was. I was moments away from crying. Like my life.
You did cry.
I know. No, I know.
Okay.
When you walked up, though, it being the first thing you said, I was just like, I can't.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
you couldn't handle confrontation.
hanging on by a fucking thread right now.
Yeah. You're like, and I wish that thread was a noose.
Literally. But we sit down for dinner and we start having a conversation, and I'm like,
well, we take the edibles.
We took the edibles.
And because we had but just say
you took it on an empty stomach.
No, but just say we took the edibles once before and we got rip roaring high.
But it was
it was fun. It was
so
we were
fun.
cracking up.
We were having the best time ever.
So we thought, let's do it again. Yeah. Because we weren't drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We thought, let's do another like rip roaring fun night.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, oh boy, is that not what was in store
That's
for
not
us.
what happened.
I am talking to you about something that's important to me, and I see you start to leave your body. Like,
yeah, I started to glaze.
Yeah, you started to glaze, and then you also were like, I'm trying so hard to pay attention to you right now, but I can't. So
I
like
know.
you need to chill.
I was starting to leave my body.
And it's important to note also that you did go to my psychic friend earlier that day, Drew McLean. And
that scared me as well.
That's why you had the meltdown.
I don't know.
It would Allie, do we need to play the tapes?
No.
Because the whole entire meltdown.
Well, I saw a psychic and I was really like, it was just a lot. It wasn't like it didn't feel like he sugarcoat thing. He doesn't sugarcoat things. So that was a little bit upsetting.
Right.
And I was a little thrown by certain things, which I'm fine with now. And then I started to get high and I started to get really paranoid. And I've been really high, maybe like high to the point that I'm like panicking only really once maybe before that I remember. And this was the worst high of my life. And I said we have to leave the restaurant.
Yeah, we did. We had to leave.
We leave the restaurant.
And you started then immediately calling all of your family members because I was not comforting you.
Well, because you were filming me. And I started to panic. I was walking. I mean, we're blocks from my apartment. I had to put it into maps. I like put my head between my knees. I was holding your arm like this. Like, I was like, I'm going to faint or something.
Yeah.
I just needed to get home so that I can, like, lie down.
Mm-hmm.
There was something very overwhelming about being out in the world. And then I was like, he told me I was going to have a fight with one of my friends. I was like replaying, what am I going to say that's going to make us fight?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I felt really stuck, and wow, I was panicking so much. I called my sisters, my parents.
You called everyone.
Yeah, and you were right there, and I was hysterical crying.
You were hysterical.
Yeah.
And you were just
Welcome
like,
to New York.
I'm never going to find love.
It was really intense.
It was a lot. And then I got us Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
And then we watched the Knicks win.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I took a Klonopin.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sammy said I could because I was, like, really anxious. I was, like, having a panic attack.
Yeah.
I mean, I was sobbing.
Yeah. And we also just wanted a Klonopin.
I also wanted a Klonopin. That was really scary. That was not a fun high.
No.
For
not
anyone.
for you.
Definitely
it would have
not.
been fine for me because I didn't even
You were
get
like,
high.
hey, I'm not high anymore.
I was like, I like went up and I came right
But
down.
there's
I was
something
just-
else in those edibles I think I must have had like an allergy to. I know that my mom was laughing at me saying an allergy, but like I had some like hypersensitive reaction. Clearly. I
Yeah.
wasn't faking it. That was psycho of me.
Yeah, no, that would
was
have
like-
been crazy.
That was like really, really drama.
Yeah.
So,
High drama.
yeah, but wow, is sugarfish good?
Sugarfish is so good.
I know.
Should we go get it after this?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oh my God. See, like, for example, that sugarfish thing, is that a plan? Because I told this girl I'd meet up with her.
What girl?
I'm not going to say her name on the podcast. Araya girl.
Oh.
Like sugarfish just now.
Oh, you and I.
Yeah.
No, that's not a plan.
Oh, because then I understand why you think I cancel plans.
Are you saying that right when the camera stops, you're going to tell me you don't want to go to Sugarfish?
No,
with me?
it depends depending on the time. So I'm trying to air this out on the air.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you now on the air about, is this happening in real time that I make a plan and cancel it?
But isn't this is technically playing it by ear because we're in.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that, but I didn't know my whole personality is canceling.
Oh, yeah. You cancel a lot.
Really?
A lot.
And by the way, you
just
texted me in LA and I shut my location and didn't answer?
Yeah.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
That's violent.
No, I know. I thought we were over.
You did?
Yeah.
You thought we were going to... Did I act like nothing was wrong? Because I probably thought nothing was wrong.
I was like, hey, I see you're in LA. Can we hang out?
I was probably there for 12 hours and I was like,
And you
I can't.
were doing some shady shit. You shut your location off and you said nothing.
Probably because I couldn't hang out.
No, I know, but
And I was just like,
it was
stop.
violent behavior.
I was like, leave me alone.
Yeah, leave me alone. Why are you so obsessed with
Like,
me?
I can't hang out. Like, if I could, I would. Bye.
Bye. I could. I would have texted you already.
Oh, God.
Growth is realizing that
Ugh.
blank. You don't like it.
I mean, that nothing matters. That,
We're all gonna
like,
die.
I just, like, you know, a part of me feels, I was thinking about this last night because I went on a date with someone and then she's, like, followed up with me a few times and I haven't. And I was like, I don't really feel that I owe her after one date, like, anything. And I was like, you know, kind of letting myself off the hook. Like, why do I owe someone something after one date?
How many times did she follow up?
She texted me twice in a row, replied to a story, and FaceTimed me.
Call the police.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's, like, too intense. Like,
That's.
like, it's one date.
It's only us that can be that crazy.
No, but, like, we choose good marks
Yeah.
because we're being crazy for a reason.
Mm-hmm. It's with intent.
Don't you think we're picking up on something? Like, I'm usually crazy to someone who, like, at least at some point matches my crazy.
Right.
And then it becomes intermittent, which is what drives me crazy.
Right.
I don't feel that I would just completely not read the room and totally love bomb someone who doesn't meet me at all. Do you?
Of course I would.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I have. I have.
What? You've, like, love bombed someone who's not interested in you at all?
Totally.
Who? Or don't say who, but explain the scenario.
You already know.
No, you didn't love bomb him.
Which one are you talking about?
Who are you thinking of? No, all the people that I'm thinking of that you've quote unquote love bombed.
The one that I was psycho to and I kept sending him like
Oh! Well, that's really bad.
that was
Oh my God. Okay, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. That was like a that was like a one-time thing though. That's not like a pattern. You would do that a lot?
No.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
Yeah, okay,
that
was very strange.
That was
The fever.
the fever. The fever. That was the fever.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I have sent nudes
Shit happens.
back to back that people don't reply to.
Oh my, no, I don't do that.
I don't want to answer this question.
Okay, I wouldn't do that. What is this book you're reading?
Oh, the pivot year?
Why are you reading that? What's the pivot year? Oh my God, you're spilling water all over your thing.
This episode of Talkin Schmitt is brought to you by Berber Hair Oil. You guys, you can see my hair in full swing. All 4 of my hairs turned into all 40 of my hairs. And it's all thanks to Berber Hair Oil. Berber Hair Oil is burdock hair oil. You use it with a derma roller twice a week. Apply to the root, apply to the ends, leave it on overnight, and shower it out in the morning. It will make your hair healthier, stronger, and grow faster. I'm on an unbelievable hair journey with Berber, and I want you guys to come with me. So please use my code BRITT, BRITT, for 15% off your first order at berber.com. Thank me later, okay?
Okay, so the pivot year.
Oh, pivot year.
What's that about?
Pivot year. It's a book of meditations. Oops, I'm out of camera. For like every single day of a year that you're trying to make change.
You're trying to make change right now?
Girl.
What are you trying to change?
Everything. I'm a mess.
I know, but what are you trying to change?
Who I am at my core.
No, don't do that.
I want my career, like my day 57 is the day I'm on.
It's a meditation a day?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This one is, if you have a heart that's healing, what you need to remember is that there's more to life than romantic love. There are equal joys. There are other worthwhile pursuits. Even if romantic love is an element of your life, it's not the only thing life is about.
It's true.
It may be that the fabric of our society hinges on you believing that matrimony and reproduction are the end-all be-all, the highest high, the only thing truly worth living for. It may be well-intentioned people who do not want you to experience what they themselves fear. But romantic love does not excuse you from the inner work.
Yeah, I mean, I have fallen into that a lot, of feeling that romantic love is the only thing worth pursuing anything for. And my friend Max always says to me, he says like 30, 30, 30. He's like, you have to do romantic love, your friends, work.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And I always put romantic love on a pedestal because I grew up closeted.
Yeah.
So I was just like longing.
Yeah. Well, and romantic love, when it's reciprocated, is the best drug.
For us,
and
for
we're
sure.
Addicts.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's just for us. I think it's literally for everyone.
Yeah.
Falling in love is the best
Falling
thing
in
the
love
world.
is amazing.
And then figuring out who the fuck they actually are
is
the
brutal.
worst thing in the world.
Falling in love and that is great. Then getting to know them sucks.
Yeah. Figuring out who they actually are.
Yeah. Someone posted a really funny video on, I forget who it was, where it was like, if you want someone to fall in love with you and you go on a date, just like don't speak because they will just fantasize.
Yeah.
And they don't speak, you fantasize. It's the best. It's just like stay quiet as long as possible.
Oh, God. The gift of silence.
Yeah.
I'll never know it.
Spirituality is wanting to say something and not, says Michael Singer. Taking this podcast down a way different direction today. The Untethered Soul.
I love The Untethered Soul.
He's
Did you
great.
ever read the Surrender Experiment?
No.
It's also by him.
Mm-hmm.
It's where he says yes to everything for a year and he basically becomes like a multi-millionaire.
That was him?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know him in that way.
Yeah. It does not solve your every problem, and often a rush to find it complicates our hearts the most. The pressure to be in a relationship creates a complex that can bend your sense of self until connection feels futile. Love exists in a myriad of ways, but the assumption that this singular form of it will lift you up above your human experience, sanitize your pain, and make the rest of your days a fever dream is not only untrue.
Yeah, it'll be a fever dream.
It'll be a fucking
It'll be a fever dream if you let us drive.
If I have anything to do with it.
I'm behind the wheel. It's a fucking fever dream.
It'll be a fever dream. My whole last relationship was a fever dream.
Oh my God.
It's placing the portal to your own inner peace within the realm of someone else's commitment rather than leading you back to where it truly exists, in your own ability to retrain your mind to perceive love at any given moment. Our fantasies about other people are never really about how someone else might give us their love. Instead, they mirror our unawakened love back to us. They serve to show us that we need to seek another human heart, but that not that we need to seek another human heart, but that we need to remember to nurture the one we already have.
Okay. I really want a shot of espresso.
Fuck me up, fam. Do you?
Yeah. So bad. Do you have?
I only have decaf.
Oh, it sucks. I like
But like the placebo effect would do it.
You think?
Yeah.
Should we make?
Yeah.
Can we pause?
Yeah. Okay.
Where do you want to start?
You pick your fave.
What was my last breakup like for you?
Oh, thank you so much for your inquiry. The hard, really, really hard to know someone was bad the whole time and have it take so long for you to realize. And also what was hard is the worse it got in your relationship, the more quiet you got in our friendship. Because you were trying to protect her.
I was.
And so I understand that, obviously, but I
that's
think
what people do in abusive relationships.
They
fully go quiet because they don't want to admit it. Because you can't walk it back.
Yeah, you can't walk it back. So, like,
I think people throw around the word abuse. I don't mean it in that way.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
But abuse.
Yeah, it was psychological.
I'm like, I know people throw that word around, and I mean it.
I'm not throwing it. I fucking mean it.
And I'm saying it with my whole fucking chest.
Yeah, it was just tough. It was just tough to see someone for who they were the whole time and for you to not.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think we get blinded in love in that way, right? You know?
Love is blind, but the neighbors are not.
And I love that.
Yeah. It's so real.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Just like you have to get there on your own.
It's hard. Like, it's so true.
Yeah.
There's not so much you can do in situations like that.
You can't, because the options are like literally like get in someone's face and be like, this person's fucking horrible for you.
But that does nothing.
It fucks with our friendship.
Yeah.
And it's like, I love you so much. I don't ever want that. So I'm just like, you gotta let people fall flat on their fucking face.
Yes. Totally.
And that's what people had to do with me too.
Yeah. It's just like people are going to do what they're going to do. I remember a sorority sister of mine in college was in the most toxic relationship. Mm-hmm. On again, off again. Really brutal to watch. And I remember saying something to her when they broke up. And I remember she just looked at me. It was just like, it doesn't matter what you say. It never will matter what you say. I'm in love with him and I'm going to do this for as long as I want. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And I've just felt that way the entire time since. It's just not.
And that's it. Like, you can say it once. Mm-hmm. And then if they stay together and they don't listen to your advice, you cannot say it again.
No.
I mean, you can, but it really just drives a wedge in the friendship.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, you love that person more than anyone right now, including me.
It's not even
including
about
your
that,
family.
Though. It's more I know, just like, it's not even that you love them more. It's just like that type of love.
Yeah.
Is really like, it like warps things.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel that it's always like more. It's just like, that's like anchoring in a way that other relationships are not.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, you're like, that's your partner at the time.
That's your partner.
Yeah.
It's like the person that you like envision a life with. I think that's the hardest part about that. It's like you are building a life with someone and you don't really want to hear from your friends or family that the person you're building with is basura.
What's that?
Trash.
I speak Spanish. I just didn't, for some reason, pick up on that like linguistic flourish. Basura. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough for everyone. Yeah. That was tough for you. It was tough for me too.
It was tough for all of us.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
My mom's suicide. Like,
that's intense.
Yeah, but that's it. It's like, on paper that's a bad thing, but in the ways it has affected my life, it's a really, really great thing. It's like the most profound thing that's ever happened to me, because I was able to, it's the reason I got sober. It's the reason I like quit drinking. And that was going to kill me. Like, I don't remember, was I talking to you, or I was talking to someone the other day about, I was like, I didn't envision being here at 37. Yeah. And it was you, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, where did you envision being? And I said dead.
Dead, yeah.
And I mean that with my whole heart. Like, I did not think I was going to make it past 30 because of how hard I was partying. And I don't know that I would have. I got sober when I was 28 because that's when my mom died. And
what about her death made you get sober? Or was it because she was a drunk?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't a drunk. I drank at her like my whole life. She was like, you're going to be an alcoholic just like your father. And I'm like, my dad fucking slaps. Like, my dad's fucking cool. So whatever he does, I'll do. Mm-hmm. So it was like, it almost became like an elaborate performance art piece to prove to her that I could have the life that she couldn't and still drink. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, I was like, I have a big job. I have this great husband. I have wonderful friends. I have all this shit and I drink. Like, it's never, the drinking was never the problem. Mm-hmm. But then it was like, when I felt the drinking start to not be as rewarding or fun, I never stopped because I was like, no, I still have to prove this to her.
But was she even around you?
No, it was like some weird psychological hold that she had on me. And we were estranged for 6 years, but when she died, it was like I literally felt relief was the first thing I felt.
Relief
Yeah. Was the first thing I felt because it was
before sadness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Relief. I just was like,
you weren't talking to her at the time.
No, we were estranged for 5 or 6 years, and I just was like, she was never gonna find peace here. She never had a day of happiness or joy. Like she just didn't experience joy. She was so mentally ill, and then also she caused everyone else so much pain. So I was relieved not only for myself, but for my family and for everyone that, like, you know.
Like that cycle ended.
Yeah. And then the relief of like, oh, I don't have to keep drinking at this person. I don't have to keep killing myself to prove a point to this person that's like not even here anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was the best, worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Wow.
What about you?
Well, I have a question though.
Okay.
But being estranged from her for the 6 years before she died, was that like no communication at all, or it was just like not anything meaningful to you?
It was like she would send emails here and there. I kept blocking her, and then she would like get new email addresses and get new, you know, different numbers and stuff like that. But yeah, it was.
And she would reach out.
It was nothing.
Because you'd block her and stuff.
Yeah,
she'd find another way to like get in through the side door. Or whatever.
Yes, she would reach out, and it's really sad because like I've gone through those emails recently, and like because I was so hurt and tormented by her, I couldn't see like the pain and the love, and like I couldn't see what she was actually saying. I saw it through the lens of like somebody who had hurt me so bad in the past, trying to like reignite and re-trigger like my wounds. But like when I reread the emails recently, I was just like, oh, this is really fucking sad. It's just like a mom being like, oh, you know, the weather sucks here, and I want to go on vacation, and I miss you, and I love you. And
she would say something.
Yeah. And I just wouldn't respond because I was like, no, like she did so much damage that I couldn't respond. But it's tricky. It's like when she died. So I don't know if I ever told you this, but I had like just a feeling. I just had a feeling. It was a random Sunday, and I had a feeling
that she died,
that something was wrong.
Yeah.
And I had blocked her, and I don't know if you know this, but if you block someone, they can still leave you a voicemail. It just goes to a different folder.
I didn't know that.
And I just had like a feeling. I was like,
folder?
There's a blocked messages. Wait, do you have any?
Sure, I do.
Have you blocked people?
Of course.
Of course. And of course.
Where's the block
So go under voicemail. Go to the very bottom.
Oh, God.
Very bottom.
Sure, it's going to be from, you know. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you have to delete some of those, babe. Blocked.
14. It's definitely from my ex.
Wait. Who are these all from?
I don't know.
You have so many of them.
Oh,
Do you know what number that is?
No. This is this guy from the. No, I don't know who this is. I don't know who these people are.
Those people are, but they're all blocked.
They must have been annoying. This person is in my phone. Has blocked this fucking number. Sometimes I just blocked like spam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind. It's not dramatic.
As T. So I had a feeling, and I checked my blocked voicemails.
Why would they let you do that?
Do what?
Leave a voicemail if you're blocked.
I don't know.
What is the fucking point?
I'm glad they did because I had one from my mom.
Okay.
And it was the first time. So basically she would leave me a voicemail, and she would be like, hi, it's mom, da 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 da, and I hope you're good. And then she would like dive off into the deep end of like, well, these guys are like out to get me, and like, rah, rah, rah. Like her fucking psychosis would kick in. But this voicemail was just nice. It was just the first time she ever left me a nice message ever. And I was still drinking at the time, obviously. And Chris and I were going to brunch, and I started like hammering drinks. And he was like, what is going on?
Was he a drunk too?
Yeah. We drank together.
And then he got sober too?
He got sober a year after I did. He's like never drank since then.
Wow.
Yeah. His life like completely changed.
Is it rude to say a drunk?
No.
Should you say alcoholic? Is it like calling like midget like a like, you know what I mean? It's like saying a
small person a midget.
Small person a midget.
You tried to make it worse than midget. No.
Feels like derogatory to say drunk. I realize I should say
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
alcoholic.
it's
Like, are you like
aggressive.
a person with a drinking problem?
No, I'm an alcoholic, but you can call me a drunk.
She's a non-drinking person.
She's a non-drinking drunk. She's a non-drinking drunk.
So okay, wait. So you get this
So I
beautiful
get this
voicemail.
voicemail from my mom. Let me see if I can find it.
You're gonna
actually.
play it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Huh?
it's just intimate.
Is it? Oh,
No, it's up to your life.
it's your. I don't even know if I can find it. Let me see. Last.
Was the year that he remained like actively drinking and you are sober a challenging one in the marriage?
Very.
That sounds really difficult.
Very. I'm gonna tell you all about that in 1 second.
Okay.
This is. Let me see if. It'll
Yeah,
play.
because that.
So this is the voicemail where I knew she was dead.
Hi, Brittany. It's Mom. I'm just calling to wish you a wonderful day. I hope everything is going well with you and Chris and your life and your job, and I'm glad you're so happy. Looks like I'll be heading out to California, not your way, Northern California, don't worry. But anyway, just wanted to call and say have an awesome day, and I love you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Wow.
And
She wanted to tell you, don't worry, not by you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's heavy.
So that was her story to everyone, was that she was going to Northern California.
She always said that.
She said she just said that to everyone.
But
when
she wasn't.
No, she never. She was
Oh.
going to the basement to kill herself.
Okay.
Destination suicide.
Oh my fucking God.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway. I got that voicemail and I knew she was dead. Because she never left me a nice message before in my life. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
You think she knew that? That was like a goodbye?
100%. It was
Oh.
like the day before she killed herself.
Oh.
She was kind of doing her last rounds with everyone. Like,
Yeah.
she was apparently. And this
Never
is
let
like,
me tell you I'm going to Northern California.
if I tell you I'm going to Northern California.
Just know what that's a fucking code for. What's going on today? Just thinking about a trip to Northern California, babe.
NorCal, don't worry, not by you. Don't worry.
Oh my God, that's really. You should do that on stage.
Oh my God. Anyway, I was going to say something. Oh, so before her death,
Yeah.
she was apparently so happy. And I guess that's a phenomenon that happens to people when they decide they're going to kill themselves.
I've heard about that.
And they're just like scoot tooting around.
Right.
Root tooting around. Like
Right.
the postal.
It like releases you from something.
Yeah. The literal
course.
prison and pain of being on this earth.
I do think, I mean, I know we're going between like really funny things and really dark things. So, but I don't know where this was in one of these like spirituality podcasts where I'm trying to like find a semblance of peace, but like someone was talking about how like the discomfort of like being in like your human body as like a symptom of knowing that like we're all like one and like our spirit, all of these things. And like it is true that like it is like relentlessly uncomfortable to be alive.
It is. And like
And that's just what we have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a prison of pain.
Yeah.
It's just, I
With
don't,
moments, with interludes of
just
peace.
small, just fragments, just enough to keep
Yeah,
us.
it's just, you just have to accept that it's uncomfortable or it's really going to be difficult.
Yeah. Well, and
it is difficult even when you accept, like, I don't know what else to do. It's not like we're not therapized or self-aware. All these things, it's just like, this is it, man.
No, okay, but the whole purpose of us coming down to earth is to like grow and evolve, and the only way you do that is to experience pain. So
Well,
Well,
I've been experiencing.
well.
I've been experiencing. Wait, so tell me about the year when you were getting sober and he's not, because I can't even imagine what that's like in a relationship.
Really, really,
Well,
really.
I could actually. Yeah, that's hard.
Really, really, really hard, because I'm going through like some of the biggest upheaval and change of my life, and he's partying harder than ever.
Are you tempted to drink when he's doing that?
No.
You're like very clear that you're no longer drinking.
I was very clear.
I'm like, you're clear that you're no longer a drunk midget.
Yeah, I'm no longer a drunk bitch. No, I was very clear, and honestly, the way in which he got
calling you guys drunks is so rude. I'm like, he's also drunk.
He's also a drunk. You guys are both drunks. Anyways, you fucking losers.
Okay.
No, I was so clear, and I became more clear the more he drank, because he got so unattractive to me. Like, he would like come back from parties like
It's
black
not
out,
hot. It's not hot.
like falling over, like blackout, taking his clothes off, being like, "Oh, you wanna fuck me?" And I'm like, literally no.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's nothing I want to do less. And then he would like throw his body on me and be like, "Come on," and I'm like,
yeah,
I'll
no.
call the police.
Yeah.
Like, I will actually call
And
the
we
cops.
often talk about how disgusting drunk behavior is.
Drunk behavior is gross, and it also gives me like PTSD at this point, because
Yeah.
I'm like, the fact that I know I was that person in so many people's lives and stories where I thought I was the fucking shit,
Yeah.
and I was just like a loud drunk slut, like, it's very upsetting.
Yeah, and I mean, if there's anyone you to talk to about how off-putting and at the same time sort of sexually appealing drunk blonde women are, it's me, because I
Right.
have a very polarizing relationship with them. And they are loud and entitled and difficult and
Yeah.
make no sense.
Yeah, and the ones that you like
these Chardonnay drinking
are wafy gals. It only takes them a sip or two to start unraveling their families.
Literally.
At least me, I was like I could drink. Like, you can tell. I'm a farm girl. I could drink. I
Oh
could
my
really
God.
handle it. But yeah, no, it was tough. It was tough for Chris and I, and I
Fucking
basically
Chablis to the face.
I'm gonna start drinking again right now on this
Oh,
podcast. It was tough for Chris and I told him, I was like, I think you have to like do a sober month, because his whole shit was like turned upside down. Like, he hated his job, and then he lost his job, and then he was like in a really dark place, and I was like, I think you gotta like cut the sauce for
Yeah.
like a second.
Yeah.
I was like, just do sober October, see how you feel.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Sober October, it's a thing.
You famously said to me once when I suggested my ex do dry January, you were like, she's going to reply, let's actually do breakup January.
Yeah. let's actually break up.
Yeah, I have an idea. Breakup January. Sober October. Okay.
Sober October, and he lost 15 pounds in
Wow.
1 month. He
Wow.
started biking again. He like got himself back, and I was so close to the end at that point. Like, I literally with my therapist made a like timeline. I was like, if he doesn't turn his shit around by January, I'm out. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did Sober October. He turned his whole life around. He got a huge job in January, and then we stayed together for like another couple of years.
Wow. Yeah.
Until I realized it wasn't the alcohol.
Right. But still.
But still, it was like his life changed just dramatically, and I'm so proud of him. Like,
Yeah.
he just stayed sober.
Yeah.
And he's fucking crushing it.
Yeah. I can't imagine how hard, because for whatever reason I can drink and do hard drugs, and for whatever reason I'm not an addict,
Yeah.
and it's hard to not. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
drink.
I'm so envious of you. I'm so envious of anyone. Like,
But
you have a lot
other-
of friends who are like that too. Well, not a lot, but I feel like your friends are also like that, where like they can drink and nobody's like a drunk or a mess or a problem.
Yeah.
And it's so.
But everyone has their own affliction.
Well, we all have our own afflictions, but it's nice to not be like the drunk crying slob in the corner.
Yeah. I agree.
Like,
Yeah, that's great.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's when I knew I needed to stop drinking. When
Were
I
you
stopped.
crying a lot?
No, I was popping. When I stopped popping pussy and started crying. Well, because I
When
told
you stopped
myself
popping pussy.
popping pussy,
What does that mean?
popping pussy, throwing it back.
Meaning fucking?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
That used to be the only side effect. But then my mom's funeral is the last time I drank, because I like made a pact.
You were
to
drunk at the
myself.
funeral.
Yeah, hammered. But I made a pact to myself beforehand. I was like, "You're not gonna get drunk tonight. Like, we're gonna have a few drinks. We're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah, I think you told me this.
sophisticated." And then I got fucking blackout.
Oh, I remember
And
the
then
story.
I wound up the next morning. I was like with a friend and my cousin.
This is in your movie.
Yeah, I woke up with like a friend and a cousin. I was like, I wasn't that bad last night. And they're like, you were literally crying on the bar for 3 hours. And I was like, oh, I'm done. I didn't like being told about my life. Do you know what I mean? I didn't like
That's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's a really uncomfortable level of drunk.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like this, like that there's like a version of me that's out in the world just like operating and doing shit.
No,
and
that's
I have
that's terrifying.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That level of being inebriated is really scary, and it's also so dangerous.
Have you ever been that drunk?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, blackout.
Yeah.
Like in college.
Yeah. See, you could probably like.
In college, I had a night. I remember. I like didn't remember how I got home.
Just one night.
No, there was one famous night in my household, at least, where I was drinking so much and started puking, and my friend who I was with called an ambulance to take me to the hospital because that was like what you did in college.
Yeah.
And by the time I like got to the hospital, I had like sobered up and I just like left. Oh, sorry. Oh no, this was the story. There's 2 separate nights. That night got me into a program at NYU where I had to check in about my alcohol intake.
Okay, good. Good start.
So I did that. And then there was one other time I got so fucked up. I was doing a lot of shots. It was, I think, my sophomore year of college. And I went out with my friends to Jay-Z's club, like the 40-40 club, the 50-50 club, something. And I gave her my bag. And in my bag was all of my things, my phone, my wallet, whatever. I leave the club. I take a taxi uptown. I remember that. I get out of the taxi. I don't have money. And I just like ran. I was standing outside my friend's apartment, who I left at the club, buzzing to get in and to go to sleep at her apartment.
Right.
And then I found my way into a diner. I fell asleep on the counter.
Oh.
The diner called my dad and said, like, I guess I drunkenly gave them his phone number. He drove in from Connecticut. Oh. He was like, where are you? I was like, 22nd and 2nd. And the diner was like, 67 and Lex. Like, it was like wrong. Yeah. He drove in. He picked me up. I went home. I woke up in my childhood home. Okay, I was in college at NYU. I woke up in my childhood bedroom. And I literally have not gotten fucked up like that since.
Oh. Your parents are so special. Your parents are so special.
They're the best.
Like, even the other night on the weed gummy, they were worried about you. I was thinking about it, and part of me when I was like, if I called my dad panicking about anything, he would be like, get a grip and hang up. Like,
you think?
100%.
But he's also there for you.
He's there for me, not in that way. I don't have anyone there for me in that way. Like, it's been very like, you got to be a fucking soldier out here.
Yeah.
But like, your family's so special. Like, my dad, if he would have gotten that call, he'd be like, all right, she'll figure it out. Like, there's no, I just love that they came and picked you up and like made sure you were safe. That's so sweet and wonderful.
It was amazing. It was very sweet. And I woke up the next day and I remember they didn't even say to me, they were like, we're putting you on the train. Go like get your stuff. I think they had been so worried about me that on top of it, they knew I wasn't going to need like a lecture because it was just the results were so bad.
Right. The results are in.
That it was just like, you can now clean it up.
Yeah.
Which I do think I find that style of parenting to be admirable. They're not perfect, but that was like enough where I was like, okay, this was really bad enough.
Yeah.
I was really disoriented when I woke up, but that feeling is terrible.
That's so crazy that you only have like 2 of those nights.
Of such intense blackout?
Yeah, I mean, I've woken up in different cities.
What do you mean?
Like, I've gotten on planes and like flown to different cities.
Why?
And forgot and then woke up.
How do you go through TSA wasted like that?
I'll show you.
Let's go
on a field trip.
Tonight. But what is inspiring you to go get on a plane when you're blacked out?
Dick.
Oh.
Like, I would go on a little adventure. Like a Sunday fun day would turn into now I'm in Cleveland.
But where? Really?
Yeah.
They're like, get on a plane?
Yeah. Well, they don't know. The guy I'm talking to doesn't know how fucking wasted I am. So they're just like, we'll send you a car. I'll send you this. I'll do this. I'll do that. Whatever. And
they send you a plane ticket?
Yeah. And then I wake up in Cleveland.
Oh my God. That is
Which
really
Cleveland
scary. How many drinks is that you're in that space?
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I used to drink a whole bottle before I went out.
Of what?
It varied throughout the years, but it's usually was rum, like Bacardi.
An entire bottle.
And then when I was in college, I was drinking an entire bottle of Jameson.
How do you not die?
I should have.
But by the way, why are you choosing the most disgusting liquor? Jameson?
Jameson had like a real run in Milwaukee in the early noughts, in the 10s.
Whoa.
It was on a real run. It was on a humdinger.
When you just drink it straight up?
Yeah. Just shot.
Oh my God. For me, like 5 shots is like.
Yeah, for any person, usually.
Like maybe severely fucked up. Like last night, I had a lot to drink, but it was over the course of many, many hours. But it was, again, maybe 5 drinks.
Yeah.
Over the course of 7 hours.
Yeah. See, I would probably... See, this is like the thing. This is why I can't drink again. Because the way in which I drank would kill me now.
Yeah.
Like, I had no off switch. And it was like, I was the kind of person where, like, when a waitress came to the table and I still had most of my drink left, I would order another one.
Yeah.
So that, because I knew by the time she got back, I would need another one. Also, like, working in the service industry, I was bartending. I was cocktailing and bartending. So I would just rip shots all night long.
And you were doing it. You were able to work. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really impressive to me. I'd be like falling physically and asleep.
Yeah, no. I was, yeah.
How are you, like, you just are built genetically then predisposed to be a capable alcoholic?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's like in our family. It's in our blood.
Like I could not. I'd be like, I can't speak.
Yeah. No. See, the scariest thing about me and the scariest thing about my dad, which you know and love him, I got this from my dad, is we can both be in a full blackout and be fully coherent.
Yeah, that's
like,
really scary.
Having like this kind of a conversation with you, and then the next day I'll have no idea what was said or that we even saw each other or that we spoke. But there's no signs, there's no slurring, there's no like flop sweat, there's nothing other than
What's
just
flop sweat.
Flop sweat is like when, you know, you get drunk and you start to get like slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah.
My most impressive drinking friends, I actually think they're like, they drink so much, I would imagine they're going to forget, but then they remember everything.
Right.
Which is also weird.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, how are you not blacked out? You drink more than anyone.
Yeah. I mean, I could vacillate between that too. It really depends where you caught me in my drinking career, because early on, that was me. I could drink so much and I would remember everything.
Yeah.
And then the later it got, my brain started getting holes in it.
Do you think because of your tolerance, this is a dumb question, you just genuinely, you just keep drinking more and more and more and more and more? Does it always go like that? Or is there a certain point where you're like, I'm at the top?
It was more and more until I hit the limit, and then it started going down, and then I would have to drink less to get more fucked up. And that's actually like one of the signs of like later stage alcoholism, which is kind of scary because I hit that in my 20s.
What is that?
So it was like a lot. Like high school, college, it was like I was drinking a whole bottle before I even went out. And then when I went out, I was still drinking. Like I was drinking so fucking much.
Yeah.
But then when I was in my 20s and was still like drinking, it would take less to get me drunk, because it's like your body's trying to protect you. It's like, we know where we're going. We're going to like shut the fucking system down.
Oh, that is scary. You know, when you say that though, I actually remember I drank so much my like senior year of high school that by the time I got to college, I was pretty burned out after my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Like I did most of my heavy drinking my senior year of high school. I put on so much weight then, and then I lost it in college.
Yeah.
Because I was like totally drinking way too much in high school.
Yeah, I drank
the whole
time.
Yeah.
And I just thought I was the hottest bitch. And then if you see pictures of me in college, I had like a beer belly. Like I was just like...
Yeah, but you've always been hot.
But...
Yeah, I hear you.
I was tanning twice a day. I looked like a fucking pumpkin. Oh my gosh. What's the best, worst thing that's ever happened to you? Did you answer that?
No, I didn't answer it. The best, worst thing that's ever happened to me. It's hard for me to not like be... First of all, it's really hard to answer that after your answer.
Right.
Because it's
but also
so tragic and traumatizing in a way that I'm like, oh my God. You know, what am I going to say? But like... This is just like a theme of anything that you go through that you feel is so utterly terrible that ends up serving you in all of these ways. And like, I just don't, I mean, I don't know. I think about that like Steve Jobs quote all the time where he's like, you can only connect the dots retrospectively. Mm-hmm. And it's true. It's just like every bad thing that happens it's like everything in my life that I cling on to so hard. The second I'm actually like authentically able to let go of it, all the shit that I would have like wanted in the first place comes in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So for me, like the thing I'm thinking about is like you know, this like horrifying breakup
Right.
that involved gaslighting and all of these things.
Right.
That was so painful.
It was so painful.
And then of
But
course
I
the
don't-
after follows the best year of my life. Like all
Right.
of these things. But yeah, it's just really hard when you're like in the middle of something to like, you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see what is it? Can't see the trees through the forest?
Something like that. Something like that.
Something like that. What assumptions do you think strangers make about me based off my social media?
You answer it for me.
For you?
Yeah.
I think highly intellectual, very, very funny.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, I don't
This
think
is a
it's
nice
bad.
answer.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like rude.
No. I was getting there.
Highly intellectual?
Highly intellectual. Because
From
when you share
what?
your little threads,
Yeah.
those are always so funny and smart.
Oh, thanks.
And then when you post your clips, they're always so funny and smart.
Oh, thank you.
But what people assume based off your social media is that,
That you're happy.
is that they think you're happy, and I know you're not. No, I think they think you're dating your best friend right now.
Yeah, totally. I know that though. They all reply
Yeah,
saying
yeah. Okay, well,
that.
and I just wonder, as another one of your close friends, why you never post me. I'm just kidding. I actually don't care.
I do
We're
post you. I posted you a week ago.
I was just kidding.
You know you're not. There's truth in just. You do wonder that?
No, I actually don't. You
I
post,
do post like 6 people.
Yeah,
3 of which are on heavy rotation.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think people think about me based off my social media? Whore.
Horror, disaster.
Whore.
Yeah, horror. Just because of the bright colors.
Whore.
You wear a lot of bright colors, probably. I think that's why. But you also like, it's what I also like love about you, and it's the same reason people think you're a whore. Like, you are so like radically and honestly yourself, and it, first of all, it does a few things. One is it does what it did to the start of our friendship, where it makes people really intimidated by you, and we like hated each other at first, which is a fun story that I don't know if we've talked about on here.
No.
But, you know, it's intimidating. But the other thing it does is it gives people permission to just be themselves around you in a way that, like, I, like, really appreciate. Like, I have this relationship with my youngest sister, specifically Sammy, where, like, I feel like I could say anything to her that, like, usually should be dripping in shame, like choices or my feelings about something. And we can laugh about it. And I have that same sense with you that, like, it's almost just you shine a light on something that's like should be so dark about something, and then it becomes really funny.
Yeah.
And it's very freeing.
Yeah.
And I think that people maybe assume that they don't, it's actually that they don't get to feel, I think, like how like soft you are.
Right.
And like big hearted you are, because like you can be like very like dark and promiscuous and like loud, like these things that people are like, there's no way. She's really sensitive.
Yeah.
And like, you're not like a thoughtless person, you know? And I think that just you're edgy in a way that people are like, she's not thinking or something.
Yeah.
And it's not true.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people, and I don't know if this is based off my social media or just my general demeanor, people are always like, I thought you were going to be such a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were going to be such a huge bitch. And I'm like, because I can be. By the way, I can be.
Yeah.
But that's not how I lead.
Also, just like hot girls, I've talked about this in general. Just like people don't think hot girls are going to ever be nice.
Right.
It's not even nice. Nice is the wrong word. I think that you're like big feeling.
Yeah.
And like you do care about some people.
So you want to borrow my neons? You want to borrow my neons, babe?
I don't like, I just did my colors.
You hate neons.
No,
You literally told me when I was going to meet your friends here, you're like, don't wear neons and look like a whore. I was like, oh my God, is that what you think of me?
No, but like neons are just, first of all, it was a Shabbat.
Oh, totally. I
And
would
I was,
never
like,
wear
looking out
neon
for you.
to a Shabbat.
Okay, well, I'm just saying they pull focus in a scary way sometimes.
Also, this is what I'm going to say.
This is why we're honest with each other.
This is what I'm going to say to you. No, I love that we're honest.
And by the way, you've given me a full beauty makeover. You sat me down. You told me my hair is too short. I need to fix my nose. I need to fix my lips. I need filler. I need Botox here. And I followed your step-by-step plan. I got a tan. I lost like 5 pounds. And I've never gotten more compliments in my life. Other people will not listen to your programming in terms of your beauty plan for them. I fucking did step-by-step.
And you've never been hotter.
Yeah, you gave me a glow
never been
up.
hotter.
You gave me a glow
You've
up.
literally never been hotter. I didn't tell you to lose weight, though. You did that on your own.
Yes.
Okay, the neon, this is what I'm going to tell you because it's there's a method to my madness.
Let's
so
hear it.
when I put my first special out,
Yes.
How to Housewife, every single one of those clips went viral.
Yeah.
Every single one. And I was in a bright pink blazer.
Yeah.
When I put Horny out, 0 of them went viral. And I was in all black.
Okay.
And then when I put the Don't Tell special out, I was wearing a bright blue blazer and neon underneath, viral again. And so then I noticed a pattern and I was like, when I wear bright colors and say dark things, people are like,
wow. Okay, fine. It
whoa.
does. It's almost like character-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. And I could see that.
So then when I did it again with Don't Tell and I wore that neon and it went viral again.
Okay,
so I think I have a
you
formula.
do. Yeah, you do.
And I'm a whore. And also I'm a whore. Okay, we're going to cut over to the Patreon. Come join us. Okay, hi honeys. If you're going on the Artist Way journey with me, we are back this week after taking a week off because I lost my book. This week is Recovering a Sense of Strength. Week 8. This week tackles another major creative block. Time. You will explore the ways in which you have used your perception of time to preclude taking creative risks. You will identify immediate and practical changes you can make in your current life. You will excavate the early conditioning that may have encouraged you to settle for far less than you desire creatively. Survival. One of the most difficult tasks an artist must face is the primal one, artistic survival. All artists must learn the art of surviving. Loss of hope, loss of face, loss of money, loss of self-belief. In addition to our many gains, we inevitably suffer losses over our artistic career. We have to acknowledge it and share it, right? Because when you lose something, when you make something and it doesn't go the way you want, or it doesn't get as far as you want, I've like written pilots and I've done things and I've put them out into the world and not so many copies sold, with my book, like not so many copies sold. I have written pilots that I like really deeply believe in and they don't get bought. And I think it's important to take time to mourn those losses because you are pouring your soul out and you do hope that it gets received well, and not everything does. And I think like in order to mourn those losses, you have to acknowledge them, and in order to heal them, you have to share them. So you have to share with someone that you trust that's going to be a safe space for you during this process about what it feels like to lose that. And in the book, it's comparing this type of loss to a miscarriage, right? Like women, when we lose babies or don't bring babies to term, we spend a great deal of time mourning the loss of, what could have been. And this is similar with artistic pursuits that don't go the way we want, or they never see the light of day, or you make something wonderful and it gets shelved. Like we just need to make sure that we are giving time and space to properly mourn these things. The disappointing reception of a good piece of work, the inability to move across into different mediums or a type of role due to other people's expectations are artistic losses that must be mourned. Perhaps the most damaging form of artistic loss has to do with criticism. Okay, so this one's really big, right? Because we can get a piece of criticism that can derail us for years. And I had this happen when I first started doing comedy. My aunt told me, she said, if you keep going with this comedy thing, it's really not going to be great for your position in the family. I made a joke about my grandma. I like mocked her accent or something. She was from Britain, and I like made it, but it was a funny joke. What was it? It's like, it's hard talking to your grandparents about dating because it's changed so much. Since back in the day, I'm talking to my grandma on the phone. She's like, "Oh, did you go to the movie? Did you go to the movie? Or did you go to the movie and get a milkshake?" And I'm like, "Yeah, grandma." Then afterwards we did the jitterbug. And by jitterbug, I mean anal. That was the whole joke. But my aunt told me basically if I kept doing comedy, I would not have a place in the family. And I was so hurt by that criticism that like it really put a damper on me and my steam to go forward. So I think we can get criticism from well-meaning people. We can get criticism from fucking trolls on the internet. We can get criticism from all over the place, and it can really fuck us up, you know? So you just have to take time to mourn the piece of you that was hurt, and kind of move on from that. Personal in nature, nebulous as to specifics. This criticism is like covert sexual harassment, a sullying yet hard to quantify experience. The student emerges feeling shamed, like a bad artist, or worse, like a fool. So we have to be very, very careful about who we're letting view our work, especially in the beginning, who we're opening it up to criticize. Because even if it's subtle or just like people take like little digs at you, they can build up and they can start to feel really bad, and then they can kind of shut you down. And that'll kind of turn into artistic scar tissue where you're not going to be able to move forward. You're not going to be able to create the next thing because you're going to feel so bad about the first thing that you created that you can't move forward. And a lot of times this will come from people in positions of power, right? This will come from teachers. This will come from people that are themselves creatively stuck and they don't want you to break out in a way that they never were able to. So oftentimes, like if you're in school, for film or art or advertising or anything, whatever you're in school for, a lot of times, there's that old saying, if you can't do, teach. And while I don't think it's always true, I think there is a lot of truth to it. There's a lot of validity in that. You have to be really careful making sure that you don't take teachers' feedback too seriously, because a lot of them are just people that wanted to do the thing and they couldn't get past kind of their not blocks, but the creative, they couldn't get past, I'm like having a fucking brain aneurysm right now. They couldn't get past, people like putting them down and criticizing them. And so they kind of shrunk into something smaller, which is, a teacher and somebody who can then kind of pass down that sort of artistic trauma to the next victim, which ends up being their student. So just be very careful, for people in power, when you are pursuing a creative life. Because those are often people that are unable or unwilling to expose themselves to the rigors and disappointments of creating themselves. They alternately over-control and undercut their best endeavors, seeking vicariously to fulfill or justify their own position on the sidelines. And here's what we need. All of us need encouragement. I want to give you encouragement to create. You need to be encouraged to create. Like, we all just need to have each other's back in the creative process. As artists, we are like little kids. We do need a lot of love and care. And so just make sure you're giving that to yourself. And if you can't give it to yourself, find someone in your life who can be there for you in that capacity. Don't become overly cerebral. That will cripple you. Artists and intellectuals are not the same animals. Many gifted artists languish for years in wake of such blows, shamed at their supposed lack of talent, their grandiose dreams. The young artists may channel their gifts into commercial endeavors and then forget their dreams of doing more groundbreaking and risky work. They may work as editors instead of writers, film editors instead of directors, commercial artists instead of fine artists. In order to recover our sense of hope and courage to create, we must acknowledge and mourn the scars that are blocking us. Like the career of any athlete, you guys, we're going to get hurt. All right. We're going to have losses. We're going to have injuries. We are going to look back on our creative careers and be like, ooh, that wasn't my best. That wasn't my best. That wasn't my best work. The trick is to survive them, to learn how to let yourself heal. No inventory of our artistic injuries would be complete without acknowledging those wounds that are self-inflicted. Here's the other thing. Sometimes gain is disguised as loss, right? Every loss must always be viewed as a potential gain. It's all in the framing. Every end is a beginning. We know that, but we tend to forget that as we move through grief. I don't relate to anything more than this sentence in this chapter. I am in such a state of personal grief right now, that I can't understand what it's all for, but I know intellectually, because I've been through so much pain in my life before, that something great is on the other side of this. Struck by a loss, we focus understandably on what we leave behind, the lost dream of the work's successful fruition and its buoyant reception. We need to focus on what lies ahead. This can be tricky. We may not know what lies ahead, and if the present hurts this badly, we tend to view the future as impending pain. How can this loss serve me? Where does this point my work? Those are questions you need to ask yourself. The trick is to metabolize pain as energy. If you're only willing to look at your work differently or walk through a different door, yeah, so this is like, make sure you know that every time you suffer a creative loss or a loss in life, like this goes, this is, sorry, New York. It's sirens all the time. This is a personal message and a creative message. Like when you're in the shit and you can't see the other side of it, just know that, like, just trust the process. The pain is important. The failures are teaching you something, and, you got to just keep going. Whenever I've taken no for a final answer, I have stalled and gotten stuck. I've learned that the key to career resiliency is self-empowerment and choice. Also, it's really hard to hit a moving target. So if you just keep going, even if you fall down creatively and something happens that's not aligned with the version of yourself that you wanted to kind of get to creatively, just like, a play gets rejected, a piece of art gets rejected, whatever it is, whatever the rejection or the sadness that you're experiencing as an artist, it cannot hit a moving target. So you just have to keep going. You just, the next day, even after you're in, an insurmountable amount of pain, you just have to put pen to paper, write your morning pages, do your artist dates, do just the little things that are taking care of you and your inner artist, and make sure that you just keep moving, because you can't hit a moving target. But if you slow down enough, and if you let kind of the grief and the sadness take over, then it does become creative scar tissue. Okay. Don't let the bastards get you down, honey. I'm going to get this fucking tattooed. Who wants to get tattooed? Should we all get bestie tats? Non illegitimate te carborundum. Non illegitimate te carborundum. Don't let the bastards get you down. That used to be on prisoner of war camps. That should be on our fucking foreheads. Artists who take this to heart survive and often prevail. The key here is action. Pain that is not used profitably quickly solidifies into a latent heart, which makes any action difficult. When faced with loss, immediately take one small action to support your artist. Even if all you're doing is buying a bunch of tulips and a sketch pad, your action says, I acknowledge you and your pain. I promise you a future worth having. Age and time. Product and process. Okay, how many times have we all said, I'm too old to do that. I can't learn to act. I can't learn to play the piano. I can't learn to do this. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too this. I'm too that. Whatever it is. I'm too broke. I don't have the money. I'm too... Enough. It's just a block. All right? It's just a block. It's always used to avoid facing fear. When you say I'm too old, you're just afraid. That's it. Whatever you're afraid of, I've talked about this before. If fear is your compass, go towards it. Okay. I'm afraid of acting. I need to get into some acting classes. I scheduled it for the end of this month. All right. We are getting into motion here, babies. All right. The thing is, we don't want to look crazy, and trying anything, whatever it is at our age, whatever that age is, would look nuts. At the heart of anorexia, of artistic avoidance, is the denial of process. So you guys need to have a process too. You need to put something into your daily routine where you are nurturing your artist, whether it is writing one page of your screenplay a day, picking up a paintbrush at least once a day, whatever it is that you're on the journey, just like a little chunk of time, 15 minutes, even 20 minutes, because then it's like motion. It's a little bit of motion, right? Rather than just being like, I have to write a whole screenplay in like 2 weeks. That's not a reasonable way to approach being creative. All right. Fixated on the need to have something to show for our labors, we often deny our curiosities. Every time we do this, we are blocked. To use our age as a block to creative work interlocks with our toxic finished product thinking. We have set an appropriate age on certain activities like college graduation, going to med school, writing the book first. This artificial ego requirement asks us to be done when what we truly yearn for is to start something. The grace to be a beginner is always the best prayer for an artist. The beginner's humility and openness lead to exploration. Exploration leads to accomplishment. And all of it begins at the beginning with the first small and scary step. So for this, I like to equate it to something like a workout class. Like when you go to a Pilates class for the first time, you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Please help me. That is the attitude that gives you the best results. I have no idea what I'm doing. The second that you start to get cocky and you're like, I've been here before, I know what the fuck I'm doing, that kind of attitude keeps you from growth. The beginner's mentality is so important to artists, to keep having an open heart to everything you try, because you never know what you might find. And then it talks about filling in the form, right? This is more of just, most of the time, the next right thing is something small. Washing your paintbrushes, stopping by the art supply store, getting your clay, checking on your local paper for acting class. Black creatives like to think they're looking at changing their whole life in one fell swoop. This form of grandiosity is very often its own undoing. By setting the jumps too high or making the price tag too great, the recovering artist sets defeat in motion. Creative people are dramatic, and we use negative drama to scare ourselves out of our creativity with this notion of wholesale and often destructive change. In a creative career, thinking about the odds is a drink of emotional poison. It robs us of the dignity of art as process and puts us at the mercy of imagined powers out there. As a rule of thumb, the odds are what we use to procrastinate about doing what comes next. This is our addiction to anxiety in lieu of action. Once you catch on to this, the jig is up. Watch yourself for a week and notice the way you will pick up an anxious thought, almost like a joint, to blow off or at least delay your next creative action. Most Black creatives have an active addiction to anxiety. That I really, really feel that. We prefer the low-grade pain and occasional heart-stopping panic attack to the drudgery of small and simple daily steps in the right direction. What I'm saying is that work begets work. Small actions lead us to larger movements in our creative life. Instead of asking what yourself might do to hone your craft, fill the form. What can you do right now in your life that is currently constituted? Do that thing. One small daily action instead of indulging in the big questions. When we allow ourselves to wallow in the big questions, we fail to find the small answers. All right, you guys. Recovering creatives commonly undergo bouts of fierce rage and grief over the lost years. That is something that I have experienced. You know, I'm just like, I've lost so much time. I could have been doing stand up for so much longer. I spent too much time in advertising when I knew I didn't want to be in advertising. Cut it out. You're at where you're at right now. God's plan is perfect. Wherever you are in the process right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. Enjoy the ride, have some fun, and take care of your inner artist. All right, babies, I love you.